What's up, guys? Welcome back. We are back at it again with another weekly recap. Hopefully I can speak this time, because last week was like disgusting. Like I couldn't say anything, everything was a jumble, I don't know. But either way, we're back at it again, and I have another exciting week of stuff to tell you about, maybe. I don't know. It is what it is. Okay, 3rd of November. The Friday, the 3rd, by the way. Woke up, took the kids to school, and then went to Longshanqiao and picked up new socks. Oh yeah, it's just because I was there anyway. I went to Miniso to buy new headphones because my headphones broke. Because like legitimately everything I have here in China either breaks or gets lost. I've wasted so much money on buying stuff I already own. Like I haven't bought any new stuff. I bought the Mickey Mouse plush in Disneyland and that's it. Everything else I've bought has just been stuff I already owned, but it broke or got lost. So I have these new headphones. I'll show them to you, and then I'll mute my computer so it doesn't fuck me. They're not headphones. Sorry, I lied. They're earphones. They're you know, nice and red and whatever. Like, am I out of focus now? Because I did that. Now I'll give you 3 seconds to guess how much they cost. 1, 2, 3. If you haven't written a comment by now, you're bad. But anyway, they cost 15 RMB, which is like ridiculously cheap. At that price, I could break headphones like once a month and be okay with it, you know? Usually they're expensive and they break anyway. It's always, this happened with the old pair as well. One ear breaks and you're like, fuck. And then the other ear breaks and it's like, what's, you know. But only one ear broke and then I had enough. There have been headphones where I waited for both ears to break just because I was lazy. But yeah, 15 RMB for a pair of headphones is like ridiculously cheap. And then yeah, I was in the Miniso, so I picked up a pair of socks, which those socks are better than the ones that I'm actually currently wearing. I bought a pair of socks that I already told you about, and they're shit. I'm wearing them now, they're bad. And then I bought another pair and they're okay. And they were 10 RMB, which I don't know if that's cheap or expensive for a pair of socks. I feel like socks should be like dirt cheap. But like, one thing that is wrong is like 10 RMB for a pair of socks, 15 RMB for a pair of earphones. Like, that doesn't seem okay to me. There's some sort of price hiccup there. Earphones, sorry, I don't want to call them headphones because I don't want to be wrong. Earphones should be way more expensive than a pair of socks, and these are like the same price almost, so that's kind of ridiculous. But anyway, oh, I got milk candy as well. I went to the good supermarket that I have a vlog of on this channel, so go watch that, yay, you know. But I got these, I was going to buy Milkies, but then I was like, it's whatever. So then I bought these other milk ones, which they're not chewy like the Milkies, or the Pecco, I guess, depending on, I swear they're called Milky in Japan, but I think in China they're called Pecco. But yeah, I picked up different milk candy, and it was pretty good. It tasted exactly like a sundae from Macca's, so that was kind of neat. But yeah, got home and edited the video and picked up the kids. Then we watched Avatar, had dinner. Oh, there was lots of family that day. There was family and friends, which again, like normally it's just me and the kids or like a grandparent or something. So like big dinner is like, oh. Also usually there's better dinner when there's lots of people, so I guess that's a plus. But it's always like a little awkward because it's all Chinese and I'm sitting there like, yes, I agree, sure. Then I watched a little bit of YouTube. Wait. Oh no, I guess I watched YouTube with the kids. Oh yeah, I think we started watching Colin Furs, which if you don't watch him, you should. He makes like dumb inventions, like Assassin's Creed Blade. He made a recent advertisement for Google, which was like a car, hot tub. So he filled a car with water and drove around in it. So yeah, go check out Colin Furs. He makes good videos. We watched that with the kids, and then they watched Chinese TV, and I was like, whoa, this is fun. So then I was just on my phone, but yeah. Okay, 4th of November. Woke up, I had good noodles and chicken wings for breakfast. I have chicken wings sometimes, like hot wings, except they're not hot, but yeah. But they're pretty good. And then kids got up later because it's a weekend. So I watched YouTube, and then they had homework, and then I edited. This is still the mountain video I'm editing. So yeah, I edited that till lunch, where I had good noodles again. Yeah, like, dude, good food. I've been getting good food, so that's nice. When it says good noodles, it's just like, yes. Because I can't remember half the time what I had for food, but yeah. I edited more, then the kids came back, and we watched a bit on my PC till they had more homework. And then, 4th of November, important day. This was when the League of Legends World Finals were on, which I was supposed to see the semifinals in Shanghai, but Riot fucked me out of tickets because they're a horrible company. I don't know what they did. They had like some sketchy shit with the Chinese site, and nothing worked, and it was terrible. But anyway, the finals were on, so I was really hoping the kids were doing homework all day. It started at 3 p.m., where they basically had homework till dinner, so I could watch it, and it was like really good. No one gives a shit about League, but I care, so there you go. Samsung played versus SKT. Really good match. The first game, Samsung had perfect macro. I think the game ended like 5-0 with more tower kills than actual kills, and yeah, they played perfect. Second game, I think they played almost perfect. They played like well. It was still a stomp. And then third game, I had dinner in between. I watched like half the game, had dinner, paused it because I was watching on YouTube, had dinner, then one of the kids watched the last bit of the game with me, and so I couldn't get as hype about it because I was sitting with him. But yeah, it was really good. I honestly expected that they were gonna go down two wins, and then they were gonna like make a comeback and maybe still lose, but take it to game 5. But then, you know, Ruler hit that insane Varus arrow. For people that haven't watched it, like, you're not gonna understand anything. But Ruler, the ADC, hit like an insane flash arrow on Faker, and those were like the fastest 5 minutes ever. It was like watching a car crash. Like, you were like, shit, it all happened so fast. Like, he hit the Varus arrow, and then it just like they fucking stomped. So that was a crazy 3-0 series. I felt so bad when Faker was crying. That was like the worst. Cause yeah, you don't. Like, that guy's never been defeated, and then he gets fucking 3-0 stomped, and he played out of his mind. Faker was still, like, one of the best players, probably the best player of the tournament. I don't really know about the series, he didn't, you know. But you could see he was still playing out of his mind, and he did everything he could trying to make plays. But, like, at least 2 of his teammates were utter trash, and I would say 3 of them. So, yeah. Peanut was trash, got out jungled on Zac versus Jarvan, I think? He got out jungled, and then Bang saved Ruler's life like 4 times, and like was completely fucking trash. And then Huni was okay half the time, and Wolf was like semi. But yeah, I felt good for Ambition though, because that guy deserves to win World. He's been playing since 2012 or so. And he was, you know, the best mid laner in the world before Faker solo killed him and, like, destroyed his career. And now he came back as a jungler and won Worlds. So good on him. I feel good for Ambition. He's a good guy. He deserves it. I like him. Anywho, moving on from the LOL talk. Let me read. Oh, we watched a bit of Avatar then after the finals. And then at 7 they had more homework till 9 p.m. where we watched another episode of Avatar. And then I finished editing the mountain video, which, by the way, if you haven't seen it, my video of Mount Huashan, which I butcher the pronunciation every time, my video of Mount Hua, I think is better, is up on my channel now. You should go watch it. It's the video I've put the most effort into so far. It took like a crazy amount of hours. Even like, I thought I was done editing and I would just need to correct the brightness and contrast, and that would take like 2 hours maybe. I swear it took like, I don't even know. I don't want to talk about how long it took, but it was dumb. So the video's out. I spent way too long on it, too much effort, but I'm happy with it and it's good. So yeah, go watch that. I'm happy. Alrighty. 5th of November. Woke up, kids woke up later. It was, this was a Sunday, yeah. One of the boys was incredibly upset for whatever reason. He basically told me to fuck off, and I was sort of like, really? Like, so I don't know, he was upset, but it wasn't at me. I don't know, he was just angry. We played a bit of basketball till they had basketball teacher. And then me and one of the boys watched some stuff on my phone, which again was probably Colin Firth. I can't remember what we watched, but that's what I'm going to go ahead and guess. That's probably a good guess. And then after lunch, they had rock climbing. So I didn't go to that. I stayed at home, and that's fine with me. So then I just like, I don't know, I would be fine with going to rock climbing. Like, that's a cool activity. It's like when we went to archery. Like, that's, you know, pretty fun. But I was fine staying at home chilling. Free time is good. So I uploaded the video from the mountain, and that's basically what I did, just chilled. And then at like 3:30 they came home. We watched 3 episodes of Avatar, I think. Had dinner, and then after dinner we played... Oh, this was when one of the boys was rude again. Me and one boy were playing Uno. Then the other wants to join in, and he had a set of cards because we'd like drawn out cards before dinner, and I was like, oh, just wait till the game is over. And then he tries joining in, I'm like, wait. And then he had a freak out and like ruined the game and told us we weren't allowed to play. And I was sort of like, well, you know, thanks. So then we jumped on the trampoline, and then they had drum teacher from 6:30 till 9. So again, I was just chilling. Basically what I do all the time, just chill and do nothing. Hanging out. But yeah, I need to go out more. You can't really go out during those like small hours where they're like, oh, you can just, you know, they have homework. You can do it on the Saturday if they have long homework hours, but during the other time it's like, I know I can maybe go to the store and get some like eat or drink, but it's not like I can go far. Anywho, 6th of November. Oh shit, why is this one so... Oh, okay. This was a horrible day. But this, like, you're being prepared for like a long story. Okay. Woke up on the 6th of November to go to Shanghai with 2 of my German friends. So we were going on a like day trip to Shanghai, which I'd already planned before the agency made me like go get my... It was supposed to be me getting my passport and then them joining, but I obviously had to get my passport to go to Hong Kong because the agency's dumb. So anyway, we did this anyway. We get to the train station, and then for whatever reason they say there's no train till 10 a.m. Which honestly we probably should have just asked a different person, because there's like no way no trains to Shanghai go till 10 a.m. So yeah, we sat at the train station for 3 hours, because we got there at 7. We met up at 7. But yeah, we were in Starbucks, just chilling, just talking. It was fine. It's been a while since I've seen them, so catching up is, you know, it's fine. We eventually got on the train, and then, like, I don't know, we couldn't find the exit. Train stations are hard, dude. It doesn't help that I'm, like, I feel like I'm completely dumb. But they're not better, so, like, it's 3 dumb people instead of 1, which, yeah. So we just got lost in the train station and tried to get out, and eventually we made it out. And then we bought our ticket to go home, because we thought it's better to buy it now than, you know, have trouble buying it later. So we bought a ticket to go home at 9:05 p.m. You know, good, whatever. We have the whole day. And then we went towards the Shanghai Bund, and on the way we had lunch, which I didn't have breakfast that day because I woke up so early, so I had a Snickers for breakfast. Yay. But yeah, walked towards the Bund, had lunch in some nice noodle shop. I think it was... Yeah, it was relatively cheap. It was like 25 RMB for noodles and a soda. That was good. The noodles were good. It was fried noodles, but they were a bit too spicy. Like, I don't know. They were... I want to say 6 out of 10, maybe. But anywho, we walked to the Bund, walked around there taking photos and just, you know, joking around. Like, the Monday was a very chill day. Like, we didn't have any, like, really ambitious goals or plans. It was basically just 3 friends walking around in Shanghai, like, enjoying the city, just chilling, which is perfect for me because I hate having to do stuff. Like, I just want to relax, you know? So yeah, just walking around Shanghai relaxing was like great. Really enjoyable. So yeah, we took pictures at the Bund for a very long time. And then we went to the financial district where we also took pictures of, all the big buildings and just hung out and joked around, did our thing. And then it became nighttime and we went into this shopping center to try and get food, which didn't work, by the way, just a spoiler. That was like the nicest and most expensive shopping center I've ever seen. They had all the designer brands you can imagine, like, okay, I don't know any designer brands because I'm not a girl, but like Prada, Givenchy, Dolce Gabbana. Is that how you even say it? Probably not. What are some other ones? I don't know. They had all the expensive designer brands. That's all I'm gonna say. And like jewelry stores with like, I think it was like 1 million RMB jewelry, and like a Rolex store with like 400k Rolexes. So pretty expensive place. It was like, I joked about you knew this place was fancy because we found a bathroom in the mall, and all of the toilets were normal toilets. They weren't the squatting ones, and also all the toilets had toilet paper. Because even if you find a normal toilet in China, none of them have toilet paper. You always have to have your own toilet paper on you. So yeah, the fact that they had toilet paper and real toilets was like, oh, this place is fancy. But that was real. Oh yeah. Okay. So other than the fancy stores, they also had a super fancy supermarket, which we also went into. They had all these imported things like candy from different places. That's what we care about. And all this other stuff, like really fancy. This like fancy. I didn't see the fruit I saw they had a fruit section, but I didn't look at it because fuck fruit. But I imagine it was expensive. This was like the most fancy place I've ever seen. Like I'm not joking when I say they literally had 1,000 RMB honey, which I don't understand how honey can be so expensive, and it was like this big too. It was like a small jar of honey, 1,000 RMB. So that was a really fancy supermarket. And then what else? Oh, then we left. We saw it had become like dark. We saw the Pearl Tower at night, close up, which was nice. And then we had McDonald's for dinner because it's convenient and easy. And I had 2 McChickens and they were good, in case you were wondering. Then we wanted to go to the Bund at night, but we knew we didn't have much time because this was around 8 o'clock, no, 7:40, and we wanted to be at the train for 9 p.m. So we go to the Bund, we go make our way towards the Bund, and it's like 8 o'clock, and we're like, alright, we have to hurry. So I think we spent like 15 minutes there maybe, taking some quick photos and just enjoying it, which the weather wasn't the greatest, honestly, for a night view, but whatever, it was okay. Then we made our way to the train, and on the train we were stressing, we're not going to make it for 9 p.m. Then 10 minutes before we get there, we realized that our train ticket is for 8:50, not 9 p.m., and we'd already missed the train. So then we thought, fuck, that sucks. What are you going to do? Then we go, first we're like, alright, maybe we can refund our tickets even though you shouldn't be able to because you're the idiot that missed the train. But we tried. We're like, we'll change it to a new ticket. And then she just goes, no ticket. And then we're like, oh, okay, we can't do that, I guess. We'll just buy a new ticket. And then that didn't work either. She's like, no ticket, which that was the only words in her vocabulary, which was really frustrating. Turns out, for whatever reason, the train stopped. The last train was at 8:50 p.m. from Shanghai to Hangzhou, so we had no way of getting home, which that was scary. Then I looked up on my phone, and it said there was one more train, but it was at Shanghai South Station, and we were at the East one. Then we tried buying a ticket, and she tried to scam us. She tried to sell us like some, the ticket was supposed to be like $4. But she was trying to, oh, sorry, I'll do it in RMB, like 28 RMB, and it said on my phone that was $4, and I was like, that seems accurate. And then she was wanting 80 RMB, and I was like, that's not how it works. What are you trying to do? Then we went to another lady, tried the same thing, and then she tried selling us the same thing, and I was like, no, we just want this ticket, which I don't know why she didn't want to give us, but then she eventually did. Then we had to take the metro all the way to the other end of the city for the South Station, which sucked. Which, some lady, like, so we're trying to put money in the machine to buy a ticket for the metro, and a lot of the time if your money is, like, just a bit, like, fucked, it won't work. So we try, it doesn't work. Then this old lady takes the money, and we're like, what's she doing? And then she starts, like, banging it against the side and straightening it out and stuff, and we're like, oh, okay, she's just helping us. And, like, she kind of went out of her way. She's like, but we didn't ask her. And then my friend even said, oh, people are, like, ridiculously nice, like, going out of their way, whatever. And then when it works, the change comes out of the machine. She takes the change, and we're like, alright, she's going to give it to, my friend. And then she points to the 10 as if she wants 10 RMB for helping us buy 4 RMB worth of train tickets. Like, are you fucking kidding? So yeah, that was really fucked up. Like, I've become so accustomed in China to everyone just being super nice, so I thought that was just an act of kindness, and then she wanted money, and I was like, really? Like, are you fucking kidding me? But, anywho, we made it to the South Station eventually, on the other side of the city, and then we had to wait from 10 p.m. till 11:30, because that was when the train went, so that was like an hour and a half of just sitting there, and we were really tired. And we had to get the slow train as well, by the way. Usually it's a bullet train that takes 1 hour. There was no bullet train, so we had to use a slow train that took 3 hours, which meant getting home at like 3 a.m. So that was fun. And yeah, then we sat in the train for 3 hours and eventually made it to the station. And then we had to take a taxi because the metro stops at 11. So took a taxi from the railway. And then eventually made it home. And that taxi was relatively cheap. It was only 26 RMB to my stop. And then my friend continued with it. But yeah. And then yeah, I got home at 3 a.m. And I was super fucking tired because, like I said, we woke up at 6 a.m. So staying awake for 21 hours, it's like, I haven't done that since I left school, I think. I did that in like the ending week of school, I think. I haven't done it since, to my knowledge. So yeah, that was really bad. But, what are you gonna do? So that was my Shanghai day. The day itself was really fun. Like, hanging out with friends and just like, being idiots in Shanghai was really fun. We didn't do anything specific, we were just chilling, and that was great. But getting home was terrible. I don't know why the train stopped at like 9 o'clock, like really? And I swear I even checked in the morning, there were tons of trains. We just picked the 9 p.m. one because we wanted to get home before the metro closed so we could take that. But yeah, that didn't pan out. So that was fun. Okay, 7th of November. Woke up at 6:30 to take the kids to school. Now this is after getting home at 3 a.m. the day prior, so getting 3.5 hours of sleep. Not even that, because I don't fall asleep instantly, ever. So tired. So I think going to school was okay. I had fried rice for breakfast, by the way, which was really good, except my stomach hurt and I felt like so tired it was like painful. But the fried noodles were really good. That was a good breakfast. But I was just too like tired and ruined to be able to enjoy it. But yeah, taking the kids to school went okay till the way home. I felt my eyes closing and I couldn't keep them open for like 5-minute periods at a time, and then I would just open them and be like, ah. So as soon as I got home, I hit the bed. And then I slept from 8:30 till 12, had lunch, and then went to bed again. I had like an okay lunch, by the way. It was like some rice with some egg in it, and it was good. But as soon as I had lunch, I hit the bed again, and then I slept till 3 p.m. So I basically slept the entire day, which was, nice. So yeah, basically the Shanghai day trip ruined 2 days. No, it didn't ruin the first day, but it took 2 days, or whatever you want to say. Oh, the driver was supposed to message me when we were picking up the kids because apparently it wasn't at 3 p.m. But he didn't, so I just stayed at home, which was okay if I wasn't so tired. Like, I was so tired. I just felt like a shell of my former self. So I just spent the entire day doing, like, when I was awake, I just did nothing. Just sat on the computer like a zombie, basically. So, fun, did nothing. What else happened? Oh, kids came home at 6, so they come home late. They had extra study, I guess. And then we had dinner, and we talked very little. Then they had Chinese homework, because they had a Mandarin test coming up. So I chilled. I went to the culture square and just, I didn't have anything to do. I just went to the culture square for the sake of, you know, enjoying it, just taking it in, just appreciating the people and the city. Because that's something, like, when I first came here, I would go on the balcony and just be like, wow, this view is amazing, it's so good. But you very quickly get acclimated to your environment, Like, when I'm sick, I want to die, and, like, my nose, like, if I have, like, a blocked nose, it's the worst thing in the world. But it's not like I think today, like, I'm so glad I can breathe. Like, that's really cool. Like, I don't think that, And it's the same with China. You sort of stop, remembering. But, yeah, I try to think about how fortunate I am and how great it is. Because it honestly is. It's really, like, great. So, yeah, I just walked around the cultural square and basically just enjoyed it. Just went around seeing people and looking at, the buildings. Just having a good time. Just relaxing. And then, I bought a weird drink. Basically, I've been looking at this drink for, I think, a month, maybe. And then my friend sent me a Snapchat of it without, like, me saying anything. He just sent a Snapchat and said, oh, good stuff. And I was like, wait, really? That's in my supermarket. I'll have to buy it. So I bought this weird drink, which I've actually... This was on the 7th, so it was like 3 days ago, right? And I've saved it till now because, I wanted to do this. You know who I am. I'm a drink reviewer. I'm very passionate about my drinks. So we have this Ramu bottle. It's a Japanese imported drink, I assume, like 99%. And yeah, we are going to review it. Hocus pocus. There goes the focus. Alright. Can I open this with one hand? Oh, God. Oh, the smell is crazy. I can smell it already. Okay, let me try dual wielding. Okay. Wait. Let me try to film myself. This is like so ghetto setup. I'm sorry. I apologize. Am I in focus? Hopefully. Okay. So I have the Ramu bottle here. And we're going to take a drink. First, you always smell it. I don't know what it smells like. Honestly, it probably smells like some cleaning stuff. Like stuff you clean with, not really stuff you drink. I don't know. Alright, we're going to give it a taste. It says carbonated drink. Alright. Alright, I'm not a fan. It tastes kind of like a Sprite. A Sprite, but more, it has more, what's it called? Fizz in it, like bubbles or whatever. It tastes more fizzy. I guess that's the carbonated part, right? Carbonated drink. So yeah, it just tastes like a Sprite, but with more fizz. I mean, it's not bad, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Like, if you had the choice between drinking a Sprite and drinking this, it'd be a preference thing. I don't think one is better than the other, but like, I want something that says bang, which this is like meh. It's like, it's okay, it's not bad at all, but it's just not good. Well, that's bad to say. It's It's not great, alright? Okay, I'm gonna move on. That was just my drink review, because I feel like I feel like the crazy drinks, I should, have them on camera in case I fall in love. Because, you want to have that on camera. But, let me see. Okay. Yeah, then I played with the kids for like 20 minutes when they came back at around 8 p.m. Oh, this was so fucking weird. I was laying on the bed and then one of the boys was playing with my hair and because he thought I'd gotten a haircut, and then he was like, alright, do this, do that, and I was like, sure, whatever. And then he starts touching my teeth, and I was like, I let it happen. I was like, alright, whatever, like, well, this is so fucking weird. He just goes like this, trying to like scrape off gunk, I guess? Wait, my teeth dirty? Not really. But yeah, he tries to like scrape off gunk, and then he goes, oh, your teeth are so clean. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, what is happening right now? So that was like the weirdest interaction I've had in a while. I'm just standing there like, no, what the fuck? But it was quite funny. It was like the weirdest thing, but it was quite funny, so I'll take it, Yeah, then they went to bed, and I chilled on my PC. Oh, the internet was so bad this day, I could not do anything. So I was editing photos, because, can't do anything with bad internet. And yeah, 8th of November, which was yesterday, I took the kids to school. Alright, I'm going to be honest, I can't really remember yesterday, and I didn't write down notes yesterday, I wrote them today, so I can't really remember what happened. But I took the kids to school, and then I was going to sleep, because that's what I usually do when I come home, if I'm tired. But I was like, yeah, it's not worth it. So I started editing the Shanghai video, but I didn't really get anything done. And when I say Shanghai video, I don't mean going to Shanghai Monday with friends. I mean going to Shanghai after Xi'an last, start of October. So there you go. But, yeah, I edited that. I uploaded some photos to Instagram, which you can go check out. I fucking hate Instagram, but that's where it happens, I suppose. You have to deal with shit. Let me take another swig of my fucking thing. Oh, did I say the price? This was 10 RMB for those that care. Which I can't tell how much is in this. I don't know where it says. But I don't think this is like the biggest bottle. But 10 RMB is not bad. That's an okay price. Like, that's acceptable, I think. Nothing outrageous. But, yeah. So, I uploaded the photos, edited video, and then I had lunch, which I think I had good noodles again. And then the driver wanted to meet. I asked if I could get some Chinese music, if they could just send me some names, because then I could YouTube it. But they went, above and beyond. So he helped me install a Chinese music app, which, can I show you it, maybe? Are we lucky? The entire app is in Chinese, so I have zero clue what is going on. But, such is life. But yeah, I got a music app, so now I can find all the Chinese music, which I think Chinese music is, I've already talked about this in a video. I think it's very nice. Some of them hit some nice tones, and it's good. It's interesting. There you go. Alright, I will show you the Chinese music app. Alright, so here you go. Hocus Pocus, music in focus. Alright, we go here. So you have these that are in English. Smart radio, don't know what that is. Playlists, I don't know. Chart is it in focus still? Chart is like the top 100, funny enough. And then you have it's all in Chinese, and then if you search a song, it's also in Chinese. Like, we can search, I swear it's, stop fucking not being in focus. If you search like A Lin, okay, she has an English name and I know it, so that's why I'm searching that, but she also has Chinese. They have all the songs here, and for whatever reason, half of them don't work. They're like blurred out. Maybe you have to pay money, I don't know. But either way, I've managed to get some songs. I'll show you. Jesus Christ, I did not ask for that copyrighted music to be played. But, let me mute it real quick. That didn't mute shit. Jesus, why has it got to be so hard? So if you pick a song here, it's kind of cool. It plays, and then you tap it, and then you got the lyrics going on. So obviously I can't read Chinese, but if you could, then you can read the lyrics. And every single song is like that, except some of them have MVs as well, which, yeah, it's all neat. So, also I managed to set up an account. The driver told me how to use my phone number, and then other than that I guessed where the password and username button were. And I actually thought about this. If you want to, let me put a lid on this before I fucking spill everywhere. If you want to make an app, it should be intuitive in a language that people can't understand. Like the fact that I can use this app somewhat well. Like I know how to click on the music. I know how to click from one song and then onto the artist's profile to find more songs from that artist. Like I can do a bit of stuff. And I don't understand any Chinese. So like if you can make an app that's intuitive to people that don't understand the language, you're doing well. Because half the time when I go on a website or an app, even when it's in English, I don't understand. Like, I think everyone has tried going on some website and being like, alright, I need the contact info. Where is it? Where is it? It doesn't exist. They don't have an email. And then it's because they have some fucked shit. Like, yeah. So I think that should be a good lesson for everyone. Make your website or app so intuitive and easy to navigate that even someone who doesn't understand the language can do it. So yeah, this app is definitely good in that regard, that it's, somewhat intuitive for someone that doesn't understand it. So a lot of English ones could learn from that. But yeah, got the music app, I enjoy it. I have, fuck, my throat is fucked. Let me see. Can I read? I have 38 songs in my thing now that I've favorited or whatever, put in a playlist maybe. I don't know how it works. I have 38 songs, so there you go. And then, yeah, what else? Oh, I picked up the kids, and then we watched Avatar till dinner. And then after dinner, they had to study. And then they came back and had to read a book, because their mum told them to. And I was like, alright. And as usual, that was impossible to get them to do. One of the boys read quite a bit, and then the other did nothing. And I was like, well, I can't, you can fucking drag a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. So yeah, I couldn't do shit. Is that how the quote goes? It's not. I butchered it. I'm sorry. But yeah, couldn't do shit. And then right before going to bed, one of the boys is just like, you have grey hair. And I was like, well, he didn't call it grey hair. He called it white hair. And I was just like, fuck me, dude. I'm getting is it that obvious? First I had the hairdresser talking shit, and now the boy. I'm gonna be completely grey by the time I'm 25, and it's gonna be shitty because then I'm gonna look like I'm 35, which is bad because I act like I'm 15. So if I'm 25 and I act like I'm 15 and I look 35, that's not gonna work, But it is what it is. Okay, 9th of November. Today. I should say today, not 9th of November. Today I woke up, took the kids to school, and I had fried rice for breakfast, and it was really, really nice. It was good fried rice. Wait. That might have been for lunch. Now I can't remember if it was for lunch or... I think it was for breakfast, okay. Took the kids to school, and then I decided, you know what, I'm going to sleep. So I slept till 10:30, I believe. And then it wasn't till I went down for lunch at 12, I realized that it was really sunny and nice outside, so I wasted the day. But then after lunch, I went for a long walk just to, because I don't have anything to do. I don't want to do anything, but I can always go for a walk. So I went for a walk in the area for 2 hours, just walking around, seeing stuff, and yeah, pretty nice, whatever. The weather's really good today. And then picked up the boys at 3, and we watched 2 episodes of Avatar, had dinner, and now they're doing their homework, math homework. And here I am. So, yep, that is the end of week 14 in China. I don't usually have like small anecdotes to add. I don't have anything to add today. I think, it is what it is. Not like the Shanghai trip was fun but sucked getting home. And other than that, like not much has like crazy has happened. The Chinese music app is cool as well, but yeah. I really don't know how to feel about this drink because I don't want to. Like, it's really not bad. Like, it's definitely as good as like whatever, but that's just not good enough, you know. Like, if you're average, that's not good, you know. So, yeah, it is okay. If you can buy it cheap, go for it. I probably wouldn't pay 10 RMB for one when I can buy Pepsi for 4 RMB. That just, seems dumb. But, yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. I have nothing else to add. Peace out. I will see you guys next week. Boom.